The demand process starts when our client is done with medical treatment. They tell us that either they're not going to go back to the doctors anymore or that they feel 100% better. Once we know that they're in that situation, we consider them to be in discharge status. And for our purposes, that means that we start to go ahead and collect all of the medical records and bills that pertain and are relevant to our client's personal injury matter. That includes ambulance records, hospital records, potential physical therapy records. Of course, if this involves a catastrophic injury, we're looking at more serious records such as surgery records. And what we do is we comply with the law. There's federal law entitled HIPAA, and we use those HIPAA forms as a method to get your medical records and your medical bills to our office. And then once we get the medical bills and records to our office, we review them. Several attorneys look them over along with our medical staff, where we collect everything and compile what's called a demand. A demand is when we send a package of medical records and medical bills to an insurance company who we believe is the responsible insurance company who should have to pay for your injuries. Typically, there might be lost wages associated with this as well, or some other type of loss that we might reach out to you to get your assistance to obtain because, for instance, we may need to speak with your employer to get them to fill out a lost wage form, and we would never want to reach out to them or talk to them without first consulting with you to make sure that that was okay. And getting back to what I was talking about earlier, once we get all of those records and bills together, and our medical staff works with you to do that, it comes to me or one of the other attorneys here to compile a demand. We review your records in detail, and what we do is we come up with a number that we believe is appropriate to submit to the insurance company as an initial demand. That initial demand is very crucial because we want it to be high enough that the insurance companies realize that they are exposing the person that caused you harm to potential liability, but we want it to be reasonable enough to know that we need to be taken seriously and it's time to get down to business and really talk about how to get you the best compensation you deserve.